Eliza Schulte Holiday.
And I'm Marilyn Reeves, and we are brush lettering artists who have worked together for over 20 years and also taught together. We've also taught independently and done our own commercial work and shown our work in galleries as well.
At one point, our students asked us to write a book on brush lettering so they could have it at hand, and we wrote this book, Brush Lettering. It's a simple how-to, step-by-step instructional manual in Western brush lettering for both pointed and edged brush. But we feel like we now have a lot more information and ideas to share with you.
We use a variety of different mediums with our pointed brushes, and we each have our own preferences. We know you will too. We both use gouache, which is opaque watercolor, for black, white, and color work. There are many different brands of gouache. Just make sure to buy professional grade gouache and not student grade. Gouache is water soluble and can be reconstituted with a water dropper or spray after it dries. Acrylics sold in tubes or jars are waterproof and can be used for items that might be washed, such as a quilt or t-shirt, or outdoor uses such as signs or banners. Acrylic dries to a plastic film, and it's very important to rinse your brushes immediately and wash them thoroughly before the paint can dry in them. Ink works fine with a pointed brush as long as you clean them after use. Cali ink is a favorite because it is rich black, light fast, and has good opacity. Acrylic inks such as FW inks come in a variety of colors and can be set up in the wells of a small palette, and they're also waterproof. Sumi ink is the traditional ink for Asian calligraphy and works nicely for the pointed brush. It can be ground from a stick but also comes pre-mixed, like this bottle of Moon Palace. Watercolors from tubes or pans are another option. Like gouache, professional grade watercolors are light fast rated. Colors mix easily and can be applied in transparent layers. The surface you write on will affect the quality of your brushwork. Here are some of the papers and surfaces we recommend and like to use. Blue grid paper is bond that has pre-printed light blue grid on it. You'll see it throughout this video. It's great if you don't want to rule lines when you practice or write. I like a high-quality marker pad such as Bianfang's 100% rag marker paper for commercial work and tracing. Regular copier bond is also good for practice or for reproduction. There's a wide variety of art papers such as printmaking papers that are great for final artwork. Arches Texwove is a workhorse paper. It takes water in mediums very well but is lightweight and semi-translucent. Watercolor paper comes in hot press, very smooth for a crisp line, and cold press for more rough-edged letters. The light, gliding quality of the pointed brush means you can write on Asian papers, like Hosho, Mulberry, and Lukta, for example, even if they're not sized. You can also try papyrus, various handmade papers, and papers with embedded material. Of course, you can write on cloth with a brush, with gouache or acrylic. Just don't mix it too thin. Organic fabrics work best: cotton, silk, linen, even burlap. The letters might have to be retraced to build up a pigment density, but that's easy to do on fabric. Of course, you can write on a variety of surfaces: wood, metal, vellum, parchment, even human skin. Good brushes are important for good letters. Make sure the brush you select holds its point and has a springiness when you write. The bristle should come back to shape after you apply and release pressure when you change direction in making strokes. Be aware that many Asian brushes and soft watercolor brushes, even really expensive ones, can lack the spring-back quality needed for Western brush lettering. Synthetic pointed brushes are fine if they're neither too soft nor too stiff, and here are a few examples. We also like a variety of sable brushes. The inexpensive Escoda and the wonderful Raphael Kolinsky sable, which is more expensive, are two favorites. Specialty brushes are used for special effects: liner brushes, riggers, and dagger brushes, for example. Synthetic fiber cartridge brushes like the Pentel Color Brush are very snappy and convenient. High-quality brush markers are fun too for quick projects like an envelope.
Now let's take a look at some of the individual pointed brush scripts. And if you like, you can follow along on the model sheets or exemplars that we've prepared.